What is up, everybody? It is Landing. Welcome to day 2. Who are you? So yeah, we are just going to be... It is day 2 of Universal Studios. Of a video of Universal Studios. So, yeah. You better subscribe. Please. Wait, bro. Will this guy ever get away from me? Like, bro. Well, anyways, guys. Bro, he has to get... Ooh.
That's skin better science. Expensive.
So, yeah. Let's get right into the video.
Put on his legs or no?
We have made it in. I've made it to Universal's. Yahoo! We made it.
Let's go to Harry Potter Land. That's where Nicolette is.
Hey! Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Cousins are here. Yeah, my cousins are here. My cousin, Nicolette. Yeah, Nicolette. So we are going to be heading to Harry Potter Land since we did not get to do it yesterday, but we're also going to be doing Mario Land. This is part 2 because it's day 2. Alright, so let's get going. Alright. There's this Ooby Gooby Burger again. Ooby Gooby Burger. So I'm going to be showing you where Harry Potter is. It's right over there.
That's what they like to see.
Through over here. 'Cause I'm showing you the way to get to Harry Potter Land. This Hello Kitty X-Snow. Power Up Cafe! Power Up, ow! Power Up Cat! So, yeah.
There's Gabby! You know Gabby?
There's Gabby. Oh yeah, also I got the Power Up Band. The Super Mario Power Up Band. It's golden. It gives you like a little power up. I think it gives you like one key to start with. And it's way more comfortable too, so Kung Fu Panda, we like to fight like a Kung Fu Pandas. Alright, so it's like somewhere like over here.
Nico.
You guys are high view.
However, they gotta be like 15 or 30 seconds. Otherwise, they get too long to get here.
And yeah, land. It's like about Harry Potter Land right here. I wonder what to say. It is Harry Potter. I am Harry Potter. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what? A wizard. Wait, hang on. Let me suggest. Alright, so my cousin is somewhere around here. They made it smell like there's snow. Oh my gosh! There's a fire! I'm gonna use my magic. Where? Okay. I want to use my magic. Alright guys, we are here
Oh, is this the back way down?
On.
Alex, it's a secret way.
the place.
I've never even been here.
Here's my cousin Nick. Here's my cousin. The whole family. My whole family's like here. I mean like the whole side of my mom's family is here. My dad's side of the family is huge. So yeah. Oh yeah, and while you're on this thing, just wink. Wink.
Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome to the world famous studio tour. This in the park. To our Englishes come to us. There's no schedule or set time for to English. Keeps departing every 5 to 10 minutes. This one is starting about 1 hour. Actually, visit
Cristiano Ronaldo.
1 hour tour.
Yeah, we have some King Karagang.
Food and drinks
We have some
are
King Kong.
allowed. Yes, you can. Yes, you can enjoy food.
No, not bad. Jaws. Seriously. Oh, where? My whole family is. My dad's somewhere. My mom's sick, sadly. Well, I will skip ahead. I will skip ahead for you guys.
I also want to make sure that everybody on board has a pair of 3D glasses. So if you do not have a pair of 3D glasses, wave your hands up in the air like you do care, and one of our studio tour ambassadors will help you out, all right? Keep those hands raised until the 3D glasses reach your hands.
So cool.
And then ever, for some reason, has still.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they will.
All right. I don't see any hands raised. That looks pretty good for the 3D glasses. Now we do have some active filming happening on the boat today, so there might be a couple of moments where I will get off of microphone and I will put this sign up on your screens. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves and definitely take some pictures and videos of the things happening around us. But keep in mind, while this image is on your screen, I will not be on microphone. I might also play some silent videos for you guys to keep you entertained as we're driving on through. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we will be taking off shortly. Show of hands, who is taking the studio tour for the first time today? Okay, cool. I see some hands back there, Cars 2 and 3. I'm sorry to say, movies and TV shows are not going to be the same for you after today, but it's going to be a lot of fun, especially since they are actually filming out there. If you can look past this tram next to us and beyond, you're going to see the competitions also out there. We got Warner Brothers, and then behind them there's a beige and green tower that meets at a point. Kind of looks like a cheese grater. That is Disney and ABC Studios. I said that they look up to us here at Universal Studios, and hopefully you'll all understand why by the end of the tour. Now, since you said this is your first time taking the tour, I will warn you, we will have some water effects on the tour. So if you're in a navy blue seat, I'm sorry, you are going to get wet. Nobody's safe, all right? And also, I want to let you know, some celebrities have actually sat in the same seats as all of you.
Wait, what?
I've been on that tour so many times since I was a kid, and I just love it every time.
The first time I ever went on the Universal lot, we did the tour.
I grew up in Los Angeles, and that was like the place to go and see Jaws.
I got my introduction to Universal Studios through the tour, and so then to be in the movies and seeing the trams drive by, it's very overwhelming.
One of the coolest things actually about shooting for Universal is sometimes you get to shoot on the lot, and then you look over and it's like there's Jaws, or like there's the Flash Flood, and all those trams are riding around. It's the coolest thing ever.
You already know me, Bianca with the K, your tour guide for today. But I must also introduce you to my co-host. You might recognize him from Guys My Jam and The Tonight Show on NBC. Let's welcome my co-host, Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
You made it.
Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience.
They did a lot of stuff in England, but that's
You've got the very best guys
Bianca.
and the greatest driver.
Doozy.
They're the best. I love them.
even though
Bianca.
owes me $5.
Oopsies.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That's right, Jimmy. We do have a few safety rules to go over. First, if you are in need of any guest assistance, have a medical emergency, if you drop something of value over the side of the tram, or if you are having any sound or video issues, reach up and pull the red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I will be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, for the entire tour, please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside of the vehicle at all times. The studio is private property, and if at any time during the tour you drop your phone or you just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord and remain seated. Please no smoking of any kind during the tour today, and be prepared. Today's tour features loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many water effects. You'll want to take out your cameras to capture some great photo opportunities, but keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. And finally, for your safety and the safety of those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you are on board. All right, everyone, that is it for the safety spiels. We are officially leaving the theme park behind, and now we are entering our working movie and television studio. These posters that we're passing over here represent just a few of the thousands of movies we made here at Universal Studios for over 100 years. This is what we call the Universal timeline. And if you look at the top of the posters, you're going to notice the evolution of the Universal logo as well. Now, our rich history here began on March 15th, 1915. And that was the day that our founder, Carl Laemmle, decided to open up Universal City to guests to allow them to witness movie making firsthand. And you heard me correctly. I said Universal City because we are an actual city. You're not in Hollywood, you're not in Burbank, you're in Universal City. And we have a lot of things a normal city would have. Over here on your right-hand side, we have our very own fire station, Fire Station 51. That pays tribute to the Fire Station 51 from the TV show Emergency, if you remember that. One of the writers on that show is Dick Wolf. He also created Law & Order and the Chicago Fire franchise. So they also have their own Fire Station 51 on that show as well. That fire station isn't the only normal thing that we have here. We also have our own medical services, our own sheriff's department, our own zip code, our own mayor, our own postal service, our own laundromat. We used to have a DMV here, and we have not one, not two, but 3 Starbucks and a Hot Topic, so that's how you know we're legit. We are a real city. However, what makes this so strange is that our population is 0. No one actually lives here because we are dedicated to making movies and TV shows full time. So right now we're going into the front lot, which houses our administrative offices, our sound and editing facilities, as well as the majority of our 36 sound stages, one of which we just passed over on the left, Soundstage 12. A soundstage is a giant warehouse-like building where we can build any kind of set that your mind can imagine. Here's some things that filmed inside of Soundstage 12 on your screens. Some of the doors are open over to your left, so take a peek. And up on your screen shows you what a soundstage looks like before they build anything inside. There's mattress-like paddings on the walls, which helps our sound stages become soundproof. That's why you can film movies and TV shows on your left, and then ride on Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge over here on your right. These sound stages that we're passing here on the left were used in shows like Hacks, Grand Crew, the revival of Saved by the Bell, Desperate Housewives, as well as 6 seasons of the TV show Superstore with America Ferrera.
I know it's hot in here, but let's have some patience for one another.
Yeah, you know, the heat makes us all act.
If your face stays where it is, it's gonna get punched.
We would rather build a store like Cloud9 inside of our sound stages instead of filming at a real Walmart or Target, because then you don't have to deal with real people that are trying to work and shop inside of these facilities. Now over here on your left-hand side, in front of Soundstage 14, this is what we call base camp. All of these trucks and trailers that you see right over here. Anywhere they're filming, either out in our studio or out in the real world, base camp is always close by. First of all, they will serve food to the actors over here. That's what we call crafty or craft services. But they also have trailers for the actors to get their hair and makeup done, trailers filled with costumes for them to try on, and even trailers for the actors just to wait inside of before they are ready to film inside the sound stages. So Soundstage 14 is being used right now for Bel Air. That's where base camp is from as well. That's the dramatic telling of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. That area has also been used in other productions like Hacks. It's been seen as the Grinch's mountaintop lair and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And it was also seen in Jurassic Park when the Jeep was falling down in the tree. They're trying to get out from underneath in enough time, that film there. As well as the scene where the Brachiosaurus sneezed on Lexi. So you can even make it outdoors inside of these buildings. The only limit is your imagination. So we are passing a couple more sound stages over here on the right-hand side. These sound stages have been the homes of classic sitcoms like The Jeffersons, Different Strokes, Martin, The Steve Harvey Show, and even Sabrina the Teenage Witch. but they've also been the homes of newer comedies like Good Girls, Rutherford Falls, Mindy Kaling's Never Have I Ever, as well as The Good Place with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. Ted Danson filmed 2 other shows here, including Mr. Mayor and A Man on the Inside that's on Netflix. But I can't show you Ted Danson today. I can't show you Ted drinking. You'll see Ted the Teddy Bear over here on your left-hand side. And Ted also got his own TV show that's been filming in the lot.
Hi everyone, Seth MacFarlane here, and I'm excited to share with you a behind-the-scenes look at my Peacock original event series, TED. It's a prequel series set in 1993. And that means our skilled craftspeople had to build a high school, a house, and even recreate downtown Boston as it looked back in the day using exterior sets and facades that you're about to see on the tour. But I should warn you, TED is intended for mature audiences only. So grown-ups, tell the kids to go in the other room before you watch. Oh, come on!
So over on your left-hand side, you're going to see our production bungalows. That's where writers, directors, and producers come together to work on their scripts. You might see a couple of names or signs you might recognize. Like over to the left, you're going to see a Wicked ball next to a sign that says MP. That's from Mark Platt Productions. They produced the Wicked musical on Broadway, but also for the big screens. And if you keep looking over to your left, you're going to see Bungalow 5195. That was the bungalow that belonged to Alfred Hitchcock, the master of horror and suspense. That's where he worked on his series Alfred Hitchcock Presents, but it's currently the home of the Dina De Laurentiis Company. They produced the Hannibal Lecter series, as well as Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. We also have Justin Spitzer working inside of there, who is working on St. Dennis Medical. And St. Dennis Medical actually films right over here in your left-hand side, inside of these sound stages here. St. Dennis Medical just started filming their 2nd season, so it's pretty new, but it's basically a combination of the TV shows Scrubs and The Office. It's a mockumentary series that takes place inside of a hospital. So the inside of the hospital is right here inside of the sound stage, and you're going to see there's a sign right over here on the left-hand side. This show features David Alan Grier from In Living Color, as well as Wendell McClendon Covey, that's the mom from The Goldbergs. She was also in Bridesmaids, as well as Allison Tolman. She was from Superstore. But now that will be the end of our time in the front lot, and we're going to go over to the back lot. The back lot is the home of our exterior or outdoor sets. We can take you to any place all over the world right over here. Now this area is filled with a lot of illusions. All these bricks that we're passing over here on the left-hand side, totally fake. If there's one thing that you learned from my tour today, Hollywood is absolutely fake. Including this wall right over here on your left-hand side. It looks like a basic wall, but this is actually what we call our trompe l'oeil. On the other side of the wall, it's actually painted to look like a real building. And some of the doors that you see there open up. So on camera, it looks like people are walking inside of a real building, when in reality, this is just a large painted wall. The way we can fool the audience at home into thinking this is a real building is because the camera has only one eye or lens. So cameras cannot perceive depth like we do with 2 eyes. So I'm going to show you what our trompe l'oeil looks like in the revival of Will and Grace.
We've all had our share of humdingers. Me included. One time I took a drink that said Lisa on it from my coffee place. I know my name's not Lisa.
You are a bad girl. Stop the trap!
Now, if you look to your left and right, that is what's on your screen right now. That's our trompe l'oeil over here on your left-hand side. In contrast to that, over here on your right-hand side, this is our London Square. You may have seen this area in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Carter, as well as the Mindy Project. If you check out A Man on the Inside with Ted Danson, they also filmed right over here in our London Square. But this building over here on your right-hand side is what we call a practical set. So if you hear me use the word practical, that means it's real. That is a real building you can film inside of. The other buildings that we're passing over here on your right-hand side, they are what we call facades. That's French for a false front. It's just the front inside the building. It's very similar to our trompe l'oeil. So anytime you see that actors go inside of a building, they would actually film that inside of the building, inside of our sound stages, on a completely different day. That's movie magic for you, all right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, in just a moment, we're going to drive forward and show you our New York Street over on your right-hand side. That area was featured in Captain America, the First Avenger, when he's running down the street barefoot, jumping on taxi cabs. But if you look over to your right, you're going to see a black and gold restaurant over here. That was seen in Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire, where Dr. Octopus threw a car at Peter Parker and Mary Jane. Now, since I couldn't take you deeper inside of the concrete jungle, next I'm going to take you inside of the real jungle. Here's director Peter Jackson to tell you all about King Kong.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old.
Ready to put my glasses on.
I like films that just take you away from your real life and just scoop you up in the edge. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're fighting monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
All right, everyone, before we go into Skull Island, I would like to remind everyone to please remain seated and keep all hands and feet inside of the vehicle. If anything falls outside of the tram here, we are not able to retrieve them until the end of the day, so hang on extra tightly to your cell phones. If you would like to take some videos here inside of Skull Island, that is A-OK. Things will be happening all around our tram. We just ask that you turn off your flash so we don't disrupt any of the wildlife that's out there. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna record, please start your videos now, turn off that flash, and welcome into Skull Island.
Getting dark. Oh no.
Okay, glasses on, everybody. Back to Skull Island.
Looks different for me. Holy gem mobs! Holy gem mobs! Holy gems! Gem mob! Gem mob! Ah! Okay. Bob, are you okay? Oh! Oh! All right.
Give it up for King Kong 360 3D.
Thank you, Kong!
Did anyone get spit on by a dinosaur there?
Yeah! I got spit!
Also a great moisturizer for my revenue.
I got spit on!
Awesome, everyone. That epic battle that you just survived was portrayed on some of the largest 3D screens in the world, standing at 40 feet tall and 180 feet wide. That experience was brought to you by Peter Jackson and a team called Weta FX. They are a New Zealand-based company that started off in the garage, but now they have 7 Academy Awards for films like The Avatar, The Way of Water, The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings trilogy. They also
did get spitted on!
Infinity War and the clickers from The Last of Us, as well as the dragons from Game of Thrones.
Water did get on me, but since you guys kept feeling, yeah.
Looking in all directions, there's creatures coming at them, there's things coming from this side, and there's T-Rexes from the other side.
Oh, yeah.
You always know, you're looking straight at them, you're shot.
Also, one of the things about this why
Here's my glasses.
and the doors close, and all of a sudden, like, lights turn on. One giant shot, this tram that's driving along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is 10 meters away.
We're really creating about 50 minutes of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting them to the audience, it's a hell of a ride.
That's right. If you see really cool digital effects, it was probably done by Weta. Now, next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pass another painted wall in just a moment on your right-hand side. We're going to pass our monster mural that was painted by an artist named Tristan Eaton. Over here on your right-hand side, you'll see this mural pays tribute to our classic Universal monsters: the Wolfman, the creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein's monster and his bride, Dracula, and the Invisible Man there at the end. Do you see him?
Dang, bro, that's cool.
And over on your left-hand side, you can see they're getting ready to film The Voice, their 27th season. They film in sound stages 30 and 31, and you can sign up on a website called oneiota.com to be a live studio audience member for that show.
Getting ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're approaching a quiet zone. I'm going to get off of microphone.
Alright, we gotta be quiet. Quiet. I'm making progress, viewers. There's a film in progress. So you guys gotta be quiet.
Oh yeah? Yeah. We're going to the what? The fastest car in the world. No. So cute. Really chatty right now.
Awesome. We have left that quiet zone for just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I was showing you those bodies of water on your screen because we passed a body of water over there on the left. That was Park Lake. That was the home of the creature from the Black Lagoon. And right now we are entering into Little Europe. This is the home of our classic Universal monsters. So this is where monsters like Dracula, Frankenstein's monster and his bride and his son, and my boyfriend, the Invisible Man, all lived. This area has been seen as a very scary place, but it's also been seen as the good place with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I have never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Now over on your left-hand side, we're passing the yogurt shop on your screens. Now the yogurt shop was very popular. They love to have frozen yogurt on the show, but as you know, it gets very hot here in California. And sometimes just to film a 5-minute scene can take up to 12 hours of filming. So instead of giving the actors real frozen yogurt or ice cream, we would actually just give them mashed potatoes with food coloring and rainbow sprinkles or chocolate chips on top. That is Hollywood magic for you. And that's why you might not see the actors really eating that frozen yogurt as much as you would have enjoyed it.
Risk going to the bad place?
Well, maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
The good place.
That's right. They're going to show you yourself at 50 years old in here. That's scary.
Guys.
You're allowed to talk a little bit.
She's the quiet zone. She can't be on.
She can't be on it. We can talk all we want.
Oh.
No, they took it out because they're making it better.
I did not see the yellow direction line.
Frankenstein. Frankenstein, I guess. Oh, the military's even out. Frankenstein. Frankenstein.
It gives you an idea, but when you come back, you're gonna like this a lot better.
I don't think so.
Well, that's because they kick us off.
Oh, back on. Alright, I guess the filming was in there or something. Well, yeah, I guess it's back in progress. Oh, nope, still filming. What are we gonna get? Oh, cool.
My favorite are the ones that do this. Oh my god, did you see that? That was so amazing. Blah, blah, blah.
Alright.
Take the camera and turn it.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are entering inside of a soundstage, and we are going to show you what we call a practical effect. A practical effect is an effect that can be used right then and there in front of the camera as the actors are filming, so they don't have to pretend with a green screen. It can give more realistic reactions. So you are not going to need your 3D glasses for this demonstration. But once again, I'd like to remind everyone to please
Soundstage.
and keep all hands and feet inside of the vehicle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now Soundstage 50 is pretty cool. It's the only 2-floor soundstage that we have. Okay, nothing to worry about, everybody. It must be a California tremor that we get from time to time. It might be the big one. Everybody hold on tight to your loved ones. And by your loved ones, I mean your cell phones. Oh no! Oh, the roof's coming down back there. Oh, and roll tight. Oh no! Oh my gosh, the ground is on fire. All right, everybody, just remain calm and having thoughts. We will be fine as long as the train does not come out. Oh no. Here it comes.
Is it done? Wake up!
So there goes my ride home tonight. All right, I think it's almost over. What did he say? Did he say tidal wave? Oh no! Oh no!
How did the train survive? I thought that was real, everybody. I didn't know it was guys. I thought that was real. I thought that was real. Oh my gosh, such a bad uncle. Nicolette! Right here. Nicolette! I literally thought that was real. I can't believe I actually thought that was real. I thought that was real.
No. He made me sit right here. I thought it was like one of the different things got closer. It was pretty scary.
Yeah. I looked at his face. Hey, it's close.
Bro, what? Push me out if you could.
What's the problem? Oh. Jaws. Oh, it's Jaws. Oh, wait, look, they catch the shark. Oh, wait, dude, they catch the shark. Wait,
Didn't this used to be like wasn't this an actual ride?
What? Josh. Oh. Oh my. He died. He died. Oh my gosh.
He doesn't jump out anymore.
Isn't that the shark right there? Wait. Isn't that the shark? Like on my father? Oh no. What the? Oh my.
Oh, you're not going to get wet. It's not going to be far enough over.
Oh no. Whoa.
God, I still got wet.
So did I. That water's a little cold.
That scared the heck out of me. Everybody's that scared. Heck.
Except for the guy in the water.
Well, that scared the heck out of me.
Wasn't this an actual ride a while back?
That one time in Universal Florida, they turned it into a ride. Here it was always just this. Yeah. Used to have more sound and stuff. The sound stopped working in years and years ago. Yeah, they used to have music. I wonder if because they're shooting over there, they turned it off.
Yeah, they were in the quiet zone. They were in the quiet zone, so sadly. Yeah.
It's actually supposed to be more the fact of
Wait a second. Water. Oh no, not the flash flood again. No, not the flood again. Bro. Oh no. Wait, what the? Oh no.
You could go stand out there and get wet.
I think there might be a flash flood again. It's a flash flood from last time.
And there's a lightning.
I think we're done for. I think we're done for. It's the flash flood from what happened last time. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh look.
Oh no. Holy! Flash flood. Flash flood.
I remember.
Oh my gosh. Holy. Did we already go here? Yeah, we're going back to it again. Oh gosh. Straws here.
Trolley.
Oh, I think we're escaping. I think we're escaping now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're escaping. Whew. Thank goodness. Caution, deer crossing. There are no deer crossing. There's no deer crossing. Bro, there are no deers crossing. Oh. Frick. Oh, frick. Oh, right here. Bro.
So they're probably filming on this
It's a
street
big
here too. If you look
house.
to your left, they're filming on this one.
Oh yeah, they're probably filming in there. They're probably filming in there right now. Oh, You have to be quiet for such a long time, bro. The police. Cars for the film, I guess. This is what it was. This is what it's for.
We can get like one more thing. And we're gonna drop back. Just gives everybody a little bit of a break.
Well, we'll be back soon.
So that's some stuff they
I
put
think
out.
this is actually Back to the Future. Back to the Future. Back to the Future. Wow. Dang, bro. Dang. Also, these cars are probably from Fast and Furious. There's only one from Mummy? Dang. The Mummy rides? The ride?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have left that quiet zone behind, and if anyone needs a place to stay, you can stay over here at the Bates Motel, where they have 12 rooms and 12 vacancies, and I've heard that the showers here are to die for.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Oh, look, there's Norman Bates. You know, he's such a hard worker. He never takes a day off, even holidays. I've been hearing he's been trying to get his Yelp reviews up, so he's been doing things like carrying people's luggage to the car. That's probably what he's doing right now. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe he's helping this tired woman to her car before she goes on a long drive. Oh no, he's putting her in the trunk. Okay, that's not good. I don't know if we should be watching this, everyone. He sees us. Okay. Doozy, I think we should get out of here. Oh, he's reaching in. Oh, he pulled out a knife. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Boy, that guy's a psycho. All right.
I'm sorry. We're sorry.
We're good.
We're sorry.
Who knew the Hollywood sign was right by the original Psycho house that we're about to pass over here on your left-hand side? The Psycho house started off as a facade. It just had 2 walls, but after the film, we decided to add 2 more to make Mother feel right at home. Some say if you look upstairs, you might be able to see Mother watching. She's always watching. And she doesn't look too happy, probably because her backyard is a complete mess. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the set of Steven Spielberg's The War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
Look at her.
Holy frick, bro. Oh my god.
All designed
Holy.
sit down and talk about the war of the world. I thought, what if the 747 goes down the light in a big year? Because it's just something you don't see.
We're doing good. Keep recipe. Close your eyes. Now close.
Oh my gosh.
I saw this movie when I was 8 years old, and I had nightmares for 2 months. I saw this movie as an adult, and I said, how did they have the only working car in this entire movie? Now, if you were wondering, over on your left-hand side, this is a real airplane. That is a retired Boeing 747 aircraft that was destroyed for just about 3 to 5 minutes of this film. It did not crash because of aliens. It basically retired and lived in an airplane graveyard out in the Mojave Desert. Actually, so old they have ashtrays in the seats over there. And if you keep looking back over there to the left, you'll also see there's a cabin. That cabin was seen in The Great Outdoors with John Candy.
Yeah, at least the kids survived. Hey, at least the kids survived.
The breeders, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible mission and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned
Wait, I
by
didn't know
former
Jupiter
child
has
star
its own
Ricky
theme
Jupiter.
park. Oh
Over
god.
there, look into the winking room and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Glad. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show.
Gumballs.
Stop looking so
He looks
dry.
gumball. Gumball.
Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of a UFO hotspot.
Wait, what?
Welcome to the world of no.
I know what's happening. Whatever you do, don't look up. Everybody that looked up would not have survived this film. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the sets for Jordan Peele's latest film, Nope. We opened this area the same day the movie came out, so we didn't want spoilers, so we add sound design. If I take away the sound, not as scary. Now, this area was not where it filmed. They filmed out in the Santa Clarita Desert and then broke down the sets and then rebuilt it here the same day the movie came out. But we really enjoy Nope here in our studio. We consider it like Jaws in the sky. We think it's about a creature in the sky. When you look up at that creature, something bad happens. And we think that Nope stands for Not of Planet Earth. So if you haven't seen it before, definitely check it out. Nope is available to watch on Netflix.
Not. Ooh.
Now, over on your right-hand side, you're going to notice there's a giant blue wall over here. That is the largest freestanding blue screen in the world. It works just like a green screen, where we can put any 3D object, surface, creature, or representation up there on that blue wall. That area is known as Falls Lake. And if you're like, Bianca, where's the lake? It's where all these trucks are parked over here on your right. We can fill up that area with water and do really cool action sequences. So if you have seen The Truman Show with Jim Carrey, that was the wall that he crashed into at the end of the film and said goodbye to the set that he knew as his life. That area was also seen in The Hunger Games Catching Fire. When Katniss enters into the arena, she's surrounded by water. That happens over there. As well as the very first SpongeBob SquarePants movie. That is where David Hasselhoff shot SpongeBob and Patrick back into Bikini Bottom from his chest.
Yay!
Up on your screens here are a couple more things that filmed inside of Falls Lake. That is where Norman Bates hid Marion Crane's car in Psycho. That was before the wall was built, though. When the wall was first built, we painted on it. So all the clouds that you see in the sky for Jaws the Revenge were painted onto that blue wall. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that does bring us to the end of our tour this afternoon. I hope I didn't destroy too around the globe. Our founder, Carl Lindley, had a vision to make movies that would make audiences laugh or cry or sit at the edge of their seat.
Yeah, everybody, that is the Universal Studio tour. So, yeah, let's go continue. Yo. We're going to Jurassic. First, we should get something to eat. Simpsons. Finally made it to Jurassic World. Dang, this place is big. Look for yourself. Oh, dang, that ride's big. Whoa, how much more are there? Oh, just one more. Oh, look, it's the Fast and Furious. I've never really got that in my life. That's for sure. Well,
birds, actually. So, like, she's a theropod dinosaur. Now, if you look at our theropod dinosaurs, what they're going to have is they're going to have 2 legs, they're going to have 3 toes, and they're going to have hollow bones. So if we think of animals like the Tyrannosaurus rex, or the Deinonychus, or an Allosaurus, those are all theropod dinosaurs, but so are every bird you've ever seen or heard of.
Wait, is this for the night park?
Yo! This is Sigma. Dang.
Eyes on me. Blue, hold. Eyes on me. Blue. Hey, that's more like it. Calm down. Blue, we're moving. Good. Good job, girl. All right, that's ex-Blue. Blue is displaying disobedience. She did respond to verbal cues, which is a good sign. Let's proceed with caution. We can bring our first group forward for photos. As you approach, have your cell phones and cameras ready. You can join us right here to get a picture or video or selfie of you with Blue. If you would like to participate in our training exercise, we invite you to join our queue by entry next to the blue umbrella. We'll have you join us right here now. Yeah, you guys can join us right here. We will keep you on the safe side of the safety barricade. No, Blue is not trained for physical contact just yet. She is still learning how to share her space. Our vet techs can assist you in a group photo if you'd like. You don't want a photo with Blue. That's okay. You don't have to, my friend. You don't have to get close. I just want you to know you will be perfectly safe, okay? You see that fence? Blue is not allowed to cross that fence. And since we've been working with Blue, there have been no raptor-related incidents reported in the park, okay? We never report them. What was your name, my friend? Kason. My name is Eddie. You're doing a great job being brave, Kason. It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Kason. I will do everything in my power to make sure it's not your last. Would you like to join us for a photo, Kason? Awesome, awesome. Come join us. Great job being brave, Kason. So, folks, if you would like to participate in our training exercise, we invite you to join our queue by entry next to the blue umbrella. While you are documenting your interaction with Blue, we have the opportunity to observe Blue's behavior, study how she responds to meeting new people, and attempt to establish and develop trust between Blue and guests. Thank you for stopping by, folks. Kason, have a great birthday, my friend. Great job being brave, sir. As you can see, Blue is highly aware of her surroundings. She is watching everyone, paying close attention to everything. What she's doing is gathering information. See how when the boat splashed down, she immediately checked the water? She's watching to see if there's another animal approaching from the water. You never want to have a mosasaurus sneak up on you. We learned that one the hard way. I still miss Kelly. So while you... how are you, my friend? High five, sir. Awesome. As you can see, Blue is highly aware of everything going on around her. She is constantly gathering information, analyzing the situation. She is able to problem solve. Abilities within their pack, they take care of their young, as well as sick or injured members of the group. And now that we work so closely with Blue and her sisters, we also see evidence raptors form emotional connections within their pack. Now, she is challenging this guest, but he is remaining incredibly calm. This signals to Blue that we are not afraid of her and that she does not need to be afraid of us. Now, if anybody has any questions about Blue, great job, sir. Thank you. Clearly you have experience working with dinosaurs, or you have siblings. Having siblings is the same thing as working with dinosaurs. Happy birthday, ma'am. I'll do everything in my power to make sure it's not your last. So if anybody does have any questions about Blue, please feel free to ask. All of our dinosaurs here at Jurassic World are clones. They've been cloned by our team scientists using DNA. They were able to extract from dinosaur fossils.
Yeah, that was messed up.
You see here at Jurassic World. Essentially, genetically identical.
I was like, good for you, you were warned for bad behavior in front of your children. And her kids were like,
How are you, my friend?
that's no problem. Oh, I said something too.
There are some minor physical differences that do help our dinosaurs better adapt to a modern environment. How are you, my friend? What's your name?
I told you what you know what my family just said?
So good
She
to see
waved
you.
at
Thank you for coming by earlier. See that you still have your baby dinosaur. I was identifying with that earlier. Okay, what was your question?
I was trying to talk to my basically what you did is you reinforced, she cut by everyone in the line, and then when the line started confronting her on it, she got in one girl's face. That's when I said, hey, there was a line, you're like, cut it all, and she was like, well, she didn't want to move. And then you guys put her in the front of the line with her kids. And as she walked away, my family was watching. Then she made a big old stink of it, and she goes, see, that's what we
one of our most intelligent and socially capable. She's the only one that we feel comfortable bringing out here into the park because now she's identified with others.
Yeah. Everybody.
Oh, awesome. Now, you have clearly studied dinosaurs. This is awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. You're the best, Penelope.
So, can we get a line pass to the front of the Jurassic thing then?
Here's Sierra right here.
For the rides? Yeah.
How are you, sir?
Good
to see you.
I knew she was.
Folks, how are you?
That's why I didn't look, because I didn't want to reinforce it.
You are interested? One of our 6-month-old baby velociraptors, Sierra, is in the vicinity as well. This is Blue's 6-month-old baby sister. All of our dinosaurs are clones. All of our raptors are cloned with the same DNA. All of our velociraptors here at Jurassic World are sisters. And as pack animals, they need a pack to survive. Blue's here with a bunch of her sisters. Not only do velociraptors survive and depend on each other for survival, emotional connection.
Yeah, we're gonna go. It's tall. Is he tall enough to go?
Yeah.
Guess we'll find out. Get up there. Yeah. She's gonna walk us to the front of the line, so we don't have to wait in line for the Jurassic Park ride. Oh, buddy. Oh, it's cutting it close. Head up. Oh, it's okay. Well, I'll wait on the side with you. And
Do you want me to wait with them and you can go?
Why don't you guys go? I'll wait for
I'm probably
Nicolette.
going to go with Nicolette and Craig.
Okay.
Yeah, I can wait with them. Why don't you go on the right, AJ?
We you gotta make sure that none of our stuff gets wet, like our wand and ice.
I'll put something on it. So.
A little bit.
So he can ride with somebody though, right?
He can't.
Hey, is it possible for them? There's like 3 or 4 of them to get like a late pass, or do you have to be there?
Yeah, here, buddy.
Okay. She's gonna get passes for everyone.
Can you give it to
Okay, let's go.
No, Dad, that it's gonna get wet.
No, okay.
My phone's gonna get wet too.
Yeah.
Buddy, this is the end of part 2. I just went on the Jurassic World ride. I'm kind of soaked, but not really because I was in the bath. My butt's pretty wet. But no, this is the end of part 2. There is going to be a part 3, and Lightning out.